Right now is RAYE's moment. The British-born singer is selling out shows across the world, earning more than 32 million monthly Spotify listeners. And tomorrow, the deluxe version of her album, My 21st Century Blues, will be available on all streaming platforms. And it's not just RAYE's vocals that draw in fans by the droves. It's the honesty in her songwriting, vulnerability in her performances. Our Phil Lipof sat down with a 26-year-old to talk about her journey to stardom and how she found creative freedom after years away from the spotlight.
RAYE has been running towards stardom her whole life.
Sleezing and teasing, I'm sitting on them.
Her 2022 release, Escapism, streamed more than 500 million times.
Back to the intro, back to the bar, to the Bentley, to the hotel, to my old way.
That success, and perhaps more important to the 25-year-old, her artistic freedom, did not come overnight.
When I signed my record deal when I was 17, in my mind, I was going to be like, here's my album. And they were like, yeah, okay, great. And I'm like, okay, so you could go and do some sessions with these people. Go and write with them.
She says her label ignored what she wanted to create, instead put her together with some of the biggest DJs and producers to make dance hits like You Don't Know Me. The Jax Jones 2016 release featuring RAYE climbed to number 3 on the UK charts. After that, Secrets.
What a way to drop a bombshell, baby. Guess you really didn't think I'd find out.
And then, Bed. Another top 10 hit with her friend and DJ legend David Guetta. Her voice becoming synonymous with the genre, but only that genre.
I was there for 7 years, and in my mind, I had written many, many different albums worth of stuff that would have made sense in it. You know, like, there's like hundreds of songs.
She even wrote hits for other artists, like Bigger for Beyonce. Finally, after 7 years in 2021, RAYE says she had had enough and took to social media claiming that her label was preventing her from releasing her own album instead of just single after single. Shortly after that, she was let out of her contract, suddenly untethered, independent, and ready to be RAYE.
Ultimately, it forces you as an artist to focus on the only thing you can control, and that is the quality of your art. And the idea is that if it gets into one person's eardrums, you're like, you know, they're listening and they're like, wow.
You said, I don't want to create music for the purpose solely to sell. That doesn't give me joy. When I heard you say that, I wrote it down immediately.
I had to get to a place where I was like, I don't care how this music performs. I don't care what it does. What I care about is the fact that I love it.
That love for music began when RAYE, or Rachel Agatha Keane, was a child in Yorkshire, England.
I sang at church, and my parents are definitely musical, but were never professionally musical. At 7 years old, I turned around to my dad and I was like, Dad, I'm going to be a songwriter. My granddad used to write songs. It's just in the blood, the passion's in the blood.
It's an interesting thing for a 7-year-old to say.
I wrote and recorded my first song when I was about 8. I still have the recordings, but you are not allowed to hear them because I sound terrible.
What was the name of the song?
The song was called Change My World, and I wrote this song about a homeless man that I'd seen, and I was really upset.
One line.
Cold and tired and hungry, life is just so hard for me. Yeah, all I want is a peaceful world, something like that.
The writing was on the wall. In her teens, her passion for music grew, inspired by legends like Nina Simone. RAYE seen here singing Feeling Good. All these years later, opening for stars like SZA and Caliuchis, seen at fashion shows with Ice Spice and Lil Nas X. Now headlining her own tour, and RAYE fans around the world finally have her first full-length solo album, My 21st Century Blues, and it begins like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm, heartbreak welcome to the wonderful RAYE.
A 13-song journey, pop mixed with jazz, R&B, and a little dance, with lyrics to match the highs and lows of the life she's lived. There's Oscar-winning Tears. She performed in August on Good Morning America's concert series.
Cry those Oscar-winning tears.
And deeply personal songs like Ice Cream Man.
Coming like the ice cream man, till I felt his ice cold hands.
Written about being sexually assaulted.
Whenever you go to that place, I think a lot of people who experience some of these things experience PTSD and experience the aftermath of trauma that was dealt to you that you didn't deserve. Like, you know, having to figure out how to pick your life up after you've been completely broken and abused. And that's a song that I made to just remind myself how strong I am.
She makes that very clear in the chorus.
'Cause I'm a woman, I'm a very big, brave, strong woman, and I'll be damned if I let a man ruin how I walk, how I talk, how I do it.
Do you sing it every night you play?
No, not every night.
That would be difficult.
Yeah, I really try to as much as I can, because I know every time I sing it, I know there's at least one little girl in the audience who is like, thank you for singing this song.
One of the many new benefits of having creative control. Here's another one.
Thank you.
Escapism, her first single as an independent artist, shot to #1 in the UK.
Oh, wow.
Equally as thrilled to show us her platinum album hanging on the wall. And now, a live album recording at the famed Royal Albert Hall in London. The announcement came this spring on Instagram.
What's it going to be like?
It's going to be amazing. It's definitely not cheap, like, just so people know, okay?
Reminding
Reinvest
that you are
into
independent.
Artistry. Independent artist.
Independent artistry.
No, it's going to be a dream come true. That's exactly what it's going to be. I think Escapism is going to be insane with dun, 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 you know, them chords.
The song is upbeat, but for us, Ray played it like this.
Sleazing and teasing, I'm sitting on him. All of my diamonds are dripping on him. I met him at the bar, it was 12 or something. I would 2 more wines, 'cause tonight I want him. 'Cause I don't wanna feel how I did last night. I don't wanna feel how I did last night. Doctor, doctor, anything please. Have mercy on me, take this pain away. You're asking me my symptoms, doctor. I don't feel.
In the middle of her longest tour yet, 133 shows.
When I come out the other side of that, we'll see. Yeah. But I do have some things in the vibe, so there's no rules. I don't know, and I'm also a very spontaneous person. I could wake up tomorrow and be like, guys, I feel like we're gonna drop an EP full of this, and that. Like, you just don't know with me.
So there's nothing to regret, other than this 4/4 kick drum pounding in my head.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.